Brother lads, welcome back to the Cossy podcast. My name is Cossy. We'll come back to brand new video. It is 10 days. 10 days to the start of the Premier League. 10 days for Arsenal to start their big Premier League season. But before we do, we have 2 more games this week to prepare enough for us to go through another 1 year of football, trying to win the Premier League in 20 years. And of course, tomorrow we take on Bayer Leverkusen in a very, very important game for Mikel Arteta, as many of his players are back. We're going to see some of our good goalkeepers in goal. The likes of Calhain, they've done well, but David Raya is back in goal now. We are also going to see the likes of Saliba, Gabriel Mangales, and a couple of other players as well. But could we see Ricardo Calafiori? We're going to be diving into the starting lineup and also the preview of this game. Bayer Leverkusen are quite an interesting side, a good side. But I think with Arsenal, after playing Manchester United and Liverpool, I think Man United were kind of, a low-value team, or with all due respect, they were a low-quality team. But then we played Liverpool. Liverpool were a high-class quality team. They played high-class quality football, and they beat us 2-1 in a game where I thought Arsenal deserved to lose and Liverpool deserved to win by 100%. So in this game, Leverkusen give us something different. Of course, we are back in London. The conditions are different and the time is different. This time we're playing at 8 p.m. In the evening. Most of you will be able to watch the game. I could also do a watch along as well tomorrow. You never know. But the difference between this game and the games in the USA is that this game is closer to Wolves. This game is closer to our start of the Premier League season, and Mikel Arteta is going to want to choose a team that will represent what we are going to see next season. So if you are going to see Kai Havertz in midfield, you're going to see him in midfield in this game. If you're going to see him up top, you're going to see him, up top. Of course, it's Saka who's not there. I think Declan Rice is also missing as well. But the rest of the lads should be back and they should be ready for the Premier League season and this game as well for Arsenal against Leverkusen. So how would we line up? What could we see against Leverkusen tomorrow? I think in goal we'll see David Raya. He's back, he's fit, he's better, and we expect him to be a much better goalkeeper for Arsenal since this is his second full season. Now, last season, obviously, when he came in, had a few changes that he brought to the team, the way we played, the way we defended, the confidence among the defenders. I expect that to be, even kept better. But what we expect to see from David Raya this season is you're going to see an Arsenal team that is capable of keeping more than 20 clean sheets comfortably, or more than 25 clean sheets comfortably. But also we're going to see a team that is going to concede even less than 29 goals next season in a more comfortable position. That is what he provides Arsenal. Now, him coming back, together with Saliba, together with Gabriel, it just allows Mikel Arteta to set up his backline the way he would love to set up. Maybe Calafiori, maybe Saliba, Gabriel, and White. Well, we're going to see what the man is going to do. Timber has been doing very, very well in preseason. Does Timber start the season? For me, yeah, he does. Does Saliba start the season? Yeah, he does. Does Gabriel start the season? Probably yes, probably not. But anyway, David Raya in goal, we will be able to see him in this Leverkusen game. I don't have any doubts about that. Now, Ricardo Calafiori is the other player that I think we're very, very excited to see. We thought we would see him in the US. And again, you've got to ask the question, why did Arsenal take Ricardo Calafiori to the US? Really, why did we? Why didn't he do his medicals and then wait for the team? Because he really never played any games there, did he? But I think what Mikel Arteta wanted was him to be introduced to the squad, introduced to his teammates, have that cohesion, have that understanding of the team, train together as well. Because however much he would like to have more time before the new Premier League season, we don't have a lot of time. And of course, I'm talking about an Arsenal team that is going to win the Premier League this season. You don't have a lot of time. You have to prepare quickly. You have to, prepare faster than others. So when you bring in a new signing, although they're not going to play as part of the US tour, you take them, they train, they meet up with the players, they form relationships, and all that. And I think we actually did that very, very well. So Ricardo Calafiori at left back, I won't be surprised. Now again, listen guys, I won't be surprised if Ricardo Calafiori plays at centre back right here. I won't be surprised as well because it's Mikel Arteta. it is his team. But what we're going to see is Gabriel Magalhaes playing at centre back for me. He came back, he's been good for preseason, even without William Saliba. So alongside him, William Saliba should be able to, come back and give us that complete centre back partnership. At right back, I think we'll see Ben White. Now, Jelan Timber. One of the reasons why Mikel Arteta signed actually Ricardo Calafiori is Jelan Timber is just coming back from that dreadful injury. And however much we would like him to be part of preseason quickly, this could be our starting 11 next season, and this could be the predominant starting 11, so starting back 4 or back 5 with the goalkeeper next season. And the reason for that is I know Mikel Arteta and the medical team have sat down, thought about it, discussed about it, and they've gone, he's still young, he still has a lot to do. You don't want to rush him in his first year or second year at the club just because you want him to play, right? If you have 6 defenders that are solid and they could take you for 8 good years, that is better than destroying a young player's career. So that injury that he picked up, you don't expect him to play 30 games this season. He might play around 15 to 17, and then the season after that, we could see him play even more games. So without a doubt, this is the back line I would love to see. This is the back line we will see. I don't know why I'm playing a 4-3-3. I mean a 4-4-2, but you'll bear with me, right? You'll bear with me. So in midfield, Partey is there, right? So in midfield, let's go with Thomas Partey. I think Partey against Leverkusen would do a massive job, very very good job. Alongside him in there, would be Martin Odegaard for me. I think we'll see Martin Odegaard start this game. Obviously, there's no reason for Odegaard not to start this game. He's had a very, very good preseason. So, unless otherwise, Martin Odegaard will be part of this game. So, Odegaard and Partey in midfield, right? I think Reece Nelson will play in this game, but I also think that Fabio Vieira will play in this game. Or Trossard. Fabio Vieira, Trossard, Gabriel Martinelli. So, I think we'll see Odegaard playing a little bit deeper with Thomas Partey, Calafiori, joining into the midfield. We could see that. I think Martinelli starts. So, Gabriel Martinelli. So I've gone with Gabriel Martinelli, and I'm going to go with Fabio Vieira as well. I think, Reece Nelson could start, but I think Vieira would be the other player that would start in this game. And again, Mikel Arteta has played him so many times on this side of the attack, but we will see. I would love to see him, play in midfield more. I would love to see him in that position. I would love to see something like this. Partey in the middle, and then Vieira and Odegaard beside him. So it would be Vieira one side, Partey in the middle, and then Odegaard, of course, he loves to play on this right-hand side. So I would love to see Odegaard there. Is it going to happen? Probably not. I won't be surprised if Mikel Arteta plays Martin Odegaard and Kai Havertz in midfield together with Thomas Partey, which is for me a wastage of time, like a complete wastage of time. Of course, Havertz up top. There's no question about that. If there is one thing that the Liverpool game taught us, you either play him up top or you play him on the bench. It's as simple as that. And then Gabriel Jesus. Guys, Gabriel Jesus, I have a feeling Gabriel Jesus is going to be an important part of this season, especially if he can stay fit and if he can improve as well. So I think that would be, in a 4-3-3 formation, that is close to what we will see Arsenal line up with, right? Again, won't be surprised to see Jorginho start in this game, but that is very close. I would love to see Fabio Vieira get a chance. I would love to see Fabio Vieira, be given a very good chance, because otherwise, why not? Why would you keep him over Emil Smith Rowe? Why would you sign him in the first place if you're not willing to give him a very, very good chance? So this is the starting 11. Personally, I would love to see David Raya, Ricardo Calafiori, Gabriel, Saliba, White. Alternatively, Julien Timber could come in for any of the players. That is how talented he is. Fabio Vieira, I won't be surprised if Kai Havertz plays in midfield, but Vieira, Partey, and Odegaard in midfield. Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, and Kai up top. Now, Leverkusen, of course, they're coming at our own ground. We should be able to embarrass them. We should be able to deal with them. But why this is a very good game, especially in terms of preparing for the Premier League, it is that different element. And with a different element, that's why I wasn't actually very pissed when we lost to Liverpool, because like I said during the preview of the Liverpool game, Liverpool were going to give us something different. They were coming with that surprise element, a new manager with new tactics and a new philosophy. You were not ready for it. We were not ready for it. It's as simple as that. So Liverpool came. It was a different Liverpool. They pressed us really, really highly, really aggressively. And when they actually did win the ball back, they actually kept it very, very closely. And that was different from what we knew from Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp. We thought they were going to be, the explosive team that we're used to. And it was different. And they were not that. They were absolutely different as a team. So one thing I'm going to say here with, Leverkusen, they bring that surprise element. They bring that, surprise package. You don't know what to expect. And of course, they had a very good season. They are very good players, a manager that understands them, and a manager they understand, and a philosophy that they actually understand very well. It is engraved in them, and they're also engraved in the philosophy. So we're going to play a proper team. This preseason, we have played two proper teams. Bournemouth under Indoni Areola, and Liverpool under Arne Slot. Can I break the news to you? We have beaten none of them. So as we take on Leverkusen, it will give us a gauge of where we are. Imagine playing three proper teams in Leverkusen, Liverpool, and Bournemouth, and beating none of them. And you're saying you're going to be the Premier League champions, and you want to be Premier League champions. Are you seriously going to be Premier League champions if you cannot deal with Bournemouth, Liverpool, and Leverkusen? No. So this is a game that we have to win. And all our remaining preseason games, they're games we have to win. You have to go into preseason, you have to go into the start of the season with a lot of confidence. And these two games, three games, Lyon, Leverkusen, and Liverpool, what they're trying to do is prepare us for that tough, start of the campaign. Let me show you. So in terms of our first 5 games this season, it's a little bit crazy, right? It's a little bit crazy. Arsenal take on Wolves, Aston Villa, Brighton, Tottenham, and Man City. Like, we are taking on the teams that you would want to avoid at any period on the Premier League table. Unless that team is having a bad run of form, unless that team is having a very, very bad start to the season, or is having an injury crisis, you don't want to play Brighton. You don't want to play Aston Villa. You don't want to play Tottenham. You don't want to play Man City. Those are our first 5 games. And how many of those games are at home? City is away. Tottenham is away. Aston Villa is away. God damn it. God damn it. So, Leverkusen, Liverpool, and Lyon are meant to prepare us for that. Those fixtures are meant to prepare us for City away, Aston Villa away, Tottenham away. Because if you lose those games, you're 9 points behind Man City. It's over. It's over. If you're 9 points behind Man City, psychologically, mathematically, it's far from over. Psychologically, it's over. The tank has been emptied. So Leverkusen is an important game. And also, Of course, Leverkusen, what we saw with Atlanta last season, if you want to beat them, you don't allow them beyond the ball. And Arsenal have struggled with teams that are comfortable. Arsenal have struggled with teams that come to play their thing. They're not. We struggled with teams that don't come to stop us, but they come to play their thing. So can we deal with them? Probably we can. What to expect out of this game? I think it will be a little bit open. I think we will see beautiful football. I think Arsenal will open up. I think Leverkusen will open up. Won't be surprised to see a 2-2. Won't be surprised to see a 3-1. Arsenal have already surprised us in preseason. They can come and hit a club 3-1. Maybe Gabriel Jesus on the score sheet. Maybe Leandro Trossard or Martinelli on the score sheet. But I think it's going to be an entertaining game, an intense game, a high-level profile game. Drop your predictions in the comment box below. Mine is Arsenal 3, Leverkusen 2. Yeah, I'm going to go with a 3-2. I think Arsenal win, but it's going to be not easy, but interesting. And it should be interesting. It's preseason. Come on.